Alright, y'all, let's go through the syllabus together. So this is Spring 2022. Now this is the online syllabus. The non-online syllabus will be very, very, very similar. And I'll point out those few discrepancies. But it's a 15-week course. Here are my office locations and hours. That might change, but I'll update that everywhere else if that does. So, course description, it's a basic survey of music from the Western world. We're going to learn about the elements of music, terminology, composers, musical form, and style within a historical perspective. And you should be able to demonstrate skills in basic listening and understanding of the art of music. So at the end of this course, you'll be able to identify the elements and structures of music, be able to recognize various musical styles, and you'll be able to identify and understand many important classical music compositions. In addition, we will develop skills in concentration via listening and reflecting, as well as refining our collegiate reading skills through, we'll say, weekly reading. Yeah, usually just one chapter a week. Okay, it's 3-credit hour course. So all assignments and tests other than inquisitive will be submitted in Blackboard directly. Okay, and that's where I will grade. If you happen to submit something via email, I will most likely say, hey, can you please submit this via Blackboard? Okay, I grade in Blackboard first, and then I'll go back and do emails later. Sometimes the very end of the semester, I'll do email grading. It's just not how grading works at Cape Fear. You send assignments through Blackboard. So if you have issues with uploading, you can either email me or bbhelp@mail.cfcc.edu, and that'll be good. We're on a 7-point grading scale here, so take a look at that. Here are my expectations of you. Participate weekly, communicate with me and your classmates every week. Be respectful, share your musical experiences, give helpful feedback throughout the course, advocate for yourself, respond to emails in a timely manner, and tell me some of your favorite music to listen to. So, advocating for yourself, this is as simple as just asking me for what you need. So, if you know that you have a busy week on the same week as a test, whether that's with work or something else, if you email me ahead of time, I'm happy to give you an extension on the test. But if you email me after the test has passed and say, I was really busy, I couldn't get it, that's too late to advocate for yourself. So you have to advocate before the deadline. Yeah. So what you can expect from me, you can expect me to teach the course content as required by CFCC. You can expect me to be prepared, to be respectful, to share my musical experiences, to give you feedback and grade as promptly as possible, to advocate for you as my students, and to respond to your CFCC emails within 48 hours on weekdays. Like I said, unless it's an assignment to grade. So don't ask me questions in an email that is an assignment, if that makes sense, that you're trying to have me grade. So send a separate email for that. I will not reply to emails on the weekend, and I hope you don't either. So just check your email during the week. You can expect me to share my passion for music and share some of my favorite recordings. So included in the cost for this class is the electronic textbook. So this is the book, the Essential Listening Edition, 4th edition, Enjoyment of Music. And this is the online version. If you want to purchase the print book, it's a $15 print upgrade, and you just contact the bookstore. Do not pay more than $15 if you want a hard book. That should be the price. Okay. Materials required, you'll need that online textbook, so make sure you've accessed it. And you'll want some note-taking materials. If you're taking the in-person class, you also might want headphones with a headphone jack, so that for tests that you can listen to the music examples. I'll have headphones too, but you might want to have them as well. I recommend that you get like 300 note cards, or use like a note card app like Study Blue or Quizlet. So yeah. All right. Here is the basics of the breakdown of things. So we have 6 tests that are 55%. We actually have, now this has changed to 5 bi-weekly concert reports. And I'm going to make that less. And then we have, that's a change this semester. So we also have weekly listening journals, and then we have inquisitive reading quizzes. Now, inquisitive is attached to your electronic textbook, so you have to be able to access your textbook and inquisitive to be able to complete these on Norton's website. You also have a musical intersections assignment or project, and you'll have a few miscellaneous assignments throughout. So, all right, the course schedule. We have 6 units. So first unit is elements or structures of music. I'll change that to elements. And then that's the longest unit. As you can see in the schedule below, it's 4 weeks long. And then all these other units are 2 weeks each. So 4 weeks, and then 2 weeks each, so 10 weeks. That's 14 weeks, and then we have 1 week where we do a catch-up week and a musical intersections project. Also, the week right after spring break, that Tuesday after spring break, I'm having you do kind of a preparation for that project. So you can go ahead and maybe talk to friends or family if you're traveling anywhere on spring break to prepare for that. So something that is different this semester is that favorite songs assignment. In the past, we've done clean songs only. This semester, there's a content warning and official disclaimer. This course includes the listening to and analysis of a variety of music that deals with controversial topics. During the study of this music, you may be exposed to adult language or numerous other diverse aspects of life that are reflected in the variety of the world's great music. I'll try to include content warnings throughout the course. Most assignments and content should have an option to not watch or listen to the explicit content and still complete the coursework. So, for instance, the favorite songs assignment, there's 2 assignments. The first one is you just submit your favorite song or songs to me via Blackboard. That's in the first week. And then, every week, you will listen to 2 songs that are your classmates' favorite songs. Okay, and one song will be clean, and the other one might have explicit content. Okay, so you only have to listen to one song, so you can choose the clean song if listening to explicit music is not something you want to do. I totally understand. However, in the explicit songs, the only major thing not allowed is there's no tolerance for discriminatory language towards any group of people. Okay, so for example, the N-word. The goal overall is respect through musical expression. So I hope you understand that. Let me know if you have any questions about that, and feel free to call me out if I overlook something. I'm going to really try to be intentional in my reviewing of the songs before I release them. So I'm really excited about this change, though. So we have 5 concert reports. Previously, there was 10 of them, but I changed it to 5, and they're going to be different each time you have one. Slightly different questions depending on the time period of music that we're studying. And these will be each non-test week. So units 2 through 6, the first week of each unit will have a concert report that kind of based on your reading and that type of thing, will use some of the terms to listen for those terms in the music itself. So I'm excited about that. I think you will enjoy having less concert reports, but more meaningful to each unit. However, while I'll be selecting the 5 eras that you choose from, at one point, if you're like, I don't really want to listen to music from this era, you can just choose something more modern, as long as it's, a concert, like a piece from a concert. So if you want to listen to Snoop Dogg or Olivia Rodrigo, you just pick one song from a live concert and listen to that music. Inquisitive, these are reading quizzes on the Norton website. But you can continue to answer more questions to make your grade higher and higher. If you miss questions, obviously your grade will go lower, but you can keep answering as many questions as you want. There is a minimum amount of questions you have to answer, though. There's a musical intersections project. There's more details in Blackboard, but I'm really excited about this. And basically, you will just interview 10 people, whether those friends and family that you know, or your hairdresser or plumber, whatever. You can ask random people at the grocery store if you want. So, anyway, it's very creative, so I'll leave up the specifics on how you want to do that to you. But most people really, really enjoy this project. Late work policy. Assignments other than the first week are always due Tuesday night before midnight, or before 9 p.m. Sorry. If you turn it in after the deadline, it's 10% each week. Yeah, you can read that. Test makeup policy. You have an hour to complete the test. Anyway, if you have technology issues, I'll give you another opportunity once you email me, but it has to be before the deadline. If you email me after the test due date and say, I had technology issues, can I take it again? Sorry. If you have a second issue, you'll receive just a 40% on the test, and no other attempts will be allowed. If you totally miss or are absent the week of the test, and you fail to notify me, you get a 0 on the test. Lots of extra credit opportunities. There's an extra credit folder. You can also review this. Yeah. Anyway. I've already done an accessibility statement earlier. Integrity. If I suspect you of cheating on an assignment, or if there's any plagiarism on any assignments, you get a 0 on the assignment. So don't do it. No makeup will be offered. All right. That's pretty much it. This is all important things that you know about, but it's more like Cape Fear fully related. So I hope that's helpful.